Guys, we've got Summer here, and she is from a little farm town called Bath, Michigan. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but Summer joins us. Summer, thank you so much for taking the time to be here today.
Oh, you're welcome.
And so when you said Bath, Michigan, you talk about, chickens, and you're like, it's a real farm town, right?
Oh, definitely. Lots and lots of farms. We're surrounded by farms.
All right, cool. So Summer, look, congrats on recently passing your ACE personal training certification.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a big deal. And my goal is to get some information out of you that is going to help some of these trainers in this study group. Okay.
Oh, sure.
And so let's just, I guess, start with how long did you study for?
Oh, that's a good question. I actually ended up getting 2 extensions just because, like I said previously, it takes me a little bit longer to learn things than a lot of people. And then I had a few things that kind of got in the way. We had the COVID thing. And so I did end up getting 2 extensions.
Total amount of time, would you say?
A
year? 2 years?
2 years. I'm going to say almost 2 years.
Okay. All right. And remember, the only thing that matters is that you got it done. Okay.
That's right.
You got it. Right. You got it done. So congrats on that. So you studied for a period of time, and you just mentioned about your learning. What do you mean by that?
Well, back in 2017, I had a brain injury in the hospital for 3 months. I had to learn to walk, talk. They didn't think I was going to make it. Oh my gosh, it was just a mess. And
How does it affect your learning?
I have no short-term memory. They thought it might come back, but then there was a possibility it wouldn't, and it hasn't. So I just have to keep at it. Just keep at it. And so
yeah,
I did.
Well, gosh, I mean, second congrats, Summer. This is
Thank you.
Awesome. So look, I think there's a lot of people that out there. Now, let me ask you, because of your memory, the short-term memory, do they consider that a learning disorder? I mean,
they do? Yes, they do.
Okay.
They do.
Did you need any special accommodations for the testing with ACE?
No.
Okay.
I didn't even consider it. I know that I could have requested it, but I didn't even consider it. I just thought I'm going to do this on my own.
Okay, awesome. Well, look, I think there's a lot of people out there that do have learning disabilities and challenges. So with that being said, congrats. Let's jump right into it. Your top 3 tips. This is a big deal. You got this done. Let's start with your top tip.
Top tip. Listen to what Doug says, watch the videos, and just do that read, write, recite. I'm telling you, that is key. Just reading, writing, reciting.
Okay, doing that process got it to stick more for you.
That is exactly right. And go through that textbook, and if you need additional time, get the additional time. Go through it, make sure you know the stuff. That would be my tip number 2. And then tip number 3, probably maybe even more important than tip number 2, is use Quizlet. I swear that helped me tremendously. I've made hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of flashcards. And so just by making them helped me learn the information, but then of course, going back and studying from those flashcards every time I had some spare time, riding in the car. We do a lot of camping, and so we spend hours in the car, so I could just get on my phone and study. So
when you would use Quizlet, when you say you create flashcards, you're talking about on Quizlet?
Yes.
Okay. So you would use the textbook, create a flashcard on Quizlet.
Yes. Every single bullet point that Doug pointed out and more, I created flashcards from.
Incredible. So let me ask you, when you're using the Quizlet, did you feel like, why did you feel like it sank in better? I mean, guys, if you don't know and you're not using Quizlet, it is amazing, and you should be using it. If you're not, it's free. We'll drop a link below so you can log into this Quizlet. But how did it benefit you specifically, Summer?
Well, like I said earlier, I used Siri to actually recite what I was studying. So I was saying it verbally, and then I was able to read it. You know, after I made it, I went back, and of course I'm reading the flashcard that I've just created to make sure there were no spelling errors. And then I was able to go back in again, of course, and just quiz myself, test myself with those flashcards. And so it was just being repetitive, doing the same thing over and over and over again. But Quizlet.
But it worked. It worked. Okay, guys, pay attention. Real quick review. Listen to Doug's tips. They work. They're helping so many people. Summer's tip number 1. Tip number 2, take the time that you need, get through, review the entire textbook, read, write, recite. Okay, is tip number 2. And if you need additional time, take it, get it, you know, whatever time you need to get to the finish line. That's the most important part. And then lastly, the Quizlet. And it is a incredible tool. And again, we'll leave the link. Guys, if you have any questions for Summer, please drop them below. If you have any questions for me about study, drop them below. If this was helpful, just give Summer a thumbs up down below. Appreciate that. Summer, you didn't have to take your time out of your day to help these guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I want to see some photos of the chickens posted. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Summer, thanks so much for your time. Take care.
My pleasure. You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.